All right, so what is on the docket today on our discussion?
I want to talk about what typical mods and what kind of businesses that we want to have open for the server. And some other stuff if we could brainstorm enough.
Right, that's actually a good idea. Because as I actually mentioned yesterday, I'll actually be buying some custom maps like fast food restaurants like KFC, McDonald's. Right. So those two places, if somebody wanted to, work at the McDonald's, sure, I mean, go ahead. Right, fill out an application to work at McDonald's in the server or KFC. I'm actually in Ultrun's Discord. Let me see if I can find the other restaurant he has.
And something I want to also try to find is a F1 track that we could ride like F1 cars, but this will be, you have to be certified by street workers to be able to have this F1 track. Yeah, we gotta know how to drive, all that, with the F1 car, no matter what. I know how fast it is, but still. If you want to become that, you gotta be a high rank, trust me.
Okay, so this is actually Ultrun's Discord that I'm actually in. If I can actually find the
you mind turning down your the Twitch stream for me to where I won't be able to hear it.
Closest price list right there.
Which I have not touch along with us on this.
Okay, there it is. I found it. So the food places that he has is McDonald's. It's actually in Legion Square and in Sandy Shores. The KFC is located in Legion, as well as the Taco Bell located in Legion. So there's 4 locations tops.
That also. I want to know what kind of, so if you've been on a server, right, you have like an intro screen. I want to know what intro screen that we're going to use for the server when it's up in about 6 days, my bad. So about a week.
I'm actually thinking of making that myself. I just need some designs to put in it.
I recommend you take some pictures of the game, like we are going to do, like do a promotional video and all that. But I suggest just going to the server, go ahead and make sure all your cards are, take some pictures of them, and you'll get them, and you can go into Rockstar Editor, take some pictures, and then you can use XLife thing, just look up on the, just on your normal, look up Google, whatever, something will come up, and it could be an add-on for your server, whenever it's up.
Right.
Let's stop running off the topic about that.
Right, and speaking of vehicles, as you mentioned earlier, there's actually a couple other maps that I can actually get for us. I think they're basically car mechanic shops. I know one of them is. It's Atomic Mechanics and the PDM Remake. Those 2 places are also some vehicle places that I can get for us, as well as some upgraded police stations, warehouses, etc.
I recommend for the Flyballs by Sandy Airfield, get an add-on for that. That's much free of control.
If he can make that, then yeah.
He can fly it on RSBRP, pretty sure.
True.
But yeah. What else? Let's talk about some stuff. I know we previously already talked about this, but we're actually starting to add new stuff. I think the requirement to be able to, oh, sorry about that, something happened in my life. We have 2 other servers, which is our podcast, but we're not currently on it. We're actually on our main server, aka Rock Salt Brotherhood Discord, which that's what we'll usually start shooting to. But yeah. And we also have a hangout server, where you can just sit around and talk. But,
Right. I mean, the Hangout server isn't really, where we go for the roleplay purposes, but, you can go in there, hang out with us, ask questions about the server. We will post screenshots of the server over there too. That way y'all can see it.
I actually have it as our new right back screen thing, so, or actually, you know what, I'll have it on another layout for this, and you get a preview of the main stream. But that would be a monthly episode, but yeah, we can still have some time. But, when I actually call a stream open, or once I need to talk with my members.
Right, and as y'all may know,
Question.
yes, I am back. I am starting to record again. I know it's been a while that I haven't been recording, but I am back. I'm going to start uploading more. The Rock Salt Brotherhood Roleplay community is actually my new community for the server that I actually own. We'll be doing different podcasts. We do trivia nights, stand-up comedy, movie nights, you name it. We even do music. You can ask the community DJ to play something. I am one of the DJs within the community. Just list the song you want played, and we will play it in the Discord.
We'll put it in the announcements.
Oh, I wasn't paying attention to the announcements.
Yeah. This is how we went from, I think, 2 to 3.
Ooh, I got you on fever.
We did full 3 hours of just purely streaming.
Right.
First of all, we did about an hour for his YouTube, and then actually the server YouTube channel, and then we did a 2-hour stream for the podcast. Because you would expect that. You would expect that for how long some podcasts do last about 2 to 3 hours, so that was a good time for us.
Right, not only are you streaming, but I'm actually recording too today.
Oh yeah, let me also record, because I don't have everything back up in case goes wrong. But you guys ready to go back home?
Yep.
3, 2, 1. Alright, we're back.
And we are back. Hope y'all didn't miss us too much. Y'all didn't miss us too much.
If you have anything to talk about the server, go ahead and put it in the chat. By the way, just to let you guys know, the chat is on.
Oh, just set it down. I can tell it's heavy.
No matter what, if we're online or online. Except the chat. But yeah, anyway, by that saying, I want to talk about stuff upcoming into the Discord server and some things that we can give y'all for this server. Or give to you, basically, to your take. If you want to go ahead and start it off, you can.
Ron, there's actually a couple things I want to touch upon here as well. Let me find it real quick. All right. All right, so I got 2 new documents made. This is actually for the internal development team, IDT in short. There's a interview sound modification guidelines as well as a conflict of interest policy. Those 2 things will most likely go over in the next staff meeting, but that's just something I had to throw in there. That way, everyone knows what's going on. Yeah. Person, the process.
Let's talk about some stuff that we do not like about some people. I know some of y'all might love for, no.
Why is stupid?
Yeah, agree. Anyway, stop going on.
Kind of like what grind. I mean, for this section, pretty much what grinds my gears. It's kind of catchy.
Yeah. One thing, we don't care if you support Polecat, but our server owner and me actually have experience with some members of our Polecat community.
Right. I mean, exactly. Y'all can support him if y'all want to, but me, I used to be a huge supporter. But after I saw Polecat's true colors, I was like, no. As a matter of fact, hell no. I mean, I just really stopped supporting him after what I saw.
And we also VDMs,
VDM, RDM, FLRP, and there is hundreds of thousands, and probably not hundreds, but there are even videos out there of ex-DOJRP members talking about Polecat and how unprofessional he really is behind the scenes, basically. I mean, one thing that really pissed me off about the whole thing is staff members aren't supposed to just always be in their office and not, ignoring all the other members. The only thing he ever does in the team speak is sit in his office. Doesn't even communicate with anybody. So he's basically breaking his own rules,
Well, half the time he is hoping to look at and all that, but still, I agree.
Right, but away from that, he shouldn't be breaking his own rules because that just makes him look like a hypocritical bastard.
Yeah, that's what happened once where I was in. Never did anything. Broke his own rules during
Right.
which I did not enjoy because I got screamed at and I didn't like it, so I screamed back at him and I got banned from the server. I'm not going to let someone just throw me around like that.
Exactly. I mean, unless of course it's a training, then well, get ready to get screamed at.
Yeah. And this is my second time saying this during both streams. I actually said this before this stream. Please do not date anyone above admin or senior admin because you're on the server, so it would be the best for you.
And actually, guys, here's a little bit of a example of the San Diego State Police Academy on what exactly you are going to hear from me in particular. This
LSPD and he owns the
this intro here.
Yeah.
Here. This intro here. This whole part is exactly what you are going to hear. This whole section that I highlighted.
Y'all can continue.
All right, so Todd. So what is, one thing that you've seen that really you don't really like, and this can be anything.
I don't like joining servers. Like when people fail at me and like DM, no, none of the staff does anything really. I just don't like that.
Right, and we actually discussed this yesterday on yesterday's podcast and stream. If we see any of that within our server, then it's going to be an instant 24-hour whitelist removal. And again, that means once your whitelist is removed for 24 hours, you're not going to be able to rejoin the server. I mean, and I don't care what rank you are within the server. I don't care if you're an admin. I don't care. If we see it, it's a 24-hour whitelist removal, period. Of course, I might up it to a 3-day whitelist removal, if anything. Makes more sense. Goodness, I got yawn fever. Ugh. Goodness, I got yawn fever today. It runs. Alright, so boom. I'm going to find my ticket here. Where is it? Alright guys, so this here is actually the ticket that we actually have set up with my developer. He's actually taking custom orders, so
When you're lead on or lead off that.
You said something about lunch?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna go get my lunch. That's why I went everything. But we're totally go fine.
Well, he just mentioned what his pet peeves were whenever it comes to a server.
Oh yeah, so if you didn't hear from my stream, if you want to dual clan, basically dual clanning means being a server if you're admin and being in their server, or if you're admin in there, you have to fill out a dual clanning before you become an admin on our server.
However, there are stipulations to that. Yes, dual clanning, we don't care so long as you fill out the form. But you must, and I cannot stress this enough, you must not, cannot, and will not be approved to join any blacklisted community. If you are in a blacklisted community, you'll have 24 hours only to decide which community you're going to stay in.
To be honest, I'd rather prefer Rock Salt Brotherhood RP is because we actually have custom stuff made for us.
Right.
We'll have custom liveries.
Right, and another thing, guys, if you are caught, we actually have a bot in this Discord which is called the Global Bans bot. If you are caught in any leaking servers, then that bot will be able to recognize that, and that's going to be an instant ban from the Rock Salt Brotherhood community. And I mean,
recently we had a member come in. He was the director, but I filled his place, and usually what happened last night. Basically, he was showing us basically leaked files. I don't know why he's still in here. He's still under review by IBA, which we're gonna actually do that case here soon when he gets back home. But yeah.
Right, and it's actually kind of funny. I mean, he at one point messaged me saying, "Oh well, I don't have, I actually don't have leaked files. I don't leak at all. Well, I mean, we clearly saw the proof yesterday." Well, yeah, this morning. At the same time, since I didn't sleep, it's been like one long day to me. Which actually reminds me, what is the longest y'all have gone without sleep?
All night.
2 days.
I went a week.
Jesus.
Yeah, that's my record. And then whenever I did that, I probably slept for like 3 or 4 days straight.
No, I bet it was like 30. This is the morning wake up afternoon. Best thing ever.
More like go to sleep in the morning, wake up at like 8 o'clock at night, maybe at like 3 o'clock in the damn morning. Which I have done that.
Same, also. I can't remember how many times I have done that. It's unreal.
I've done it before, and it hasn't been the first time, and sure as hell not going to be the last.
Yes. But if you want to join our Discord, it's going to be in the bio, like always. Plus that video, I think it's still uploading, right?
My first video from yesterday is actually complete. It's uploaded.
Alright, could you give me a link?
I'll do that soon. I mean, this video is going to have better quality, so I might take that one down, and this one is going to,
Anything else you want to touch on? I found out certain what this competitor will have and what is allowed and what's not allowed while RPing in this server.
Well, I can say this right now: the peds that have the nudity shit, that's not allowed. I mean, that's just,
We can understand your RP, but we will have to give you a warning for that.
right, and it will be only one warning to change out of that ped. If you don't change out of it, well, gonna get kicked from the server.
And that will also add to your record.
Right, and as we discussed yesterday, if I'm the one issuing the kick or the ban, if it's a permanent ban, it is very, very unlikely for me to unban somebody. I have only lifted one ban. I mean, I have not overturned any other ban but one. And it was actually Williams' ban, as a matter of fact.
Yeah, I know we touched on this the other day, or actually earlier this morning, but I'm gonna go over this one more time for people that are into the chat. Basically, we had this guy right here. Let me drag this over real quick.
I hate this people that's spamming. Fuck, knock it off for once.
Pretty sure this is it, right? Yep.
Where is it?
This is basically what he was doing. We actually opened up a case on him right here. I'll call it this one right here. I'll actually bring the evidence up from that date. So, this, nope. I'm just sure. Oh yeah, this is the guy that threatened me right here. But yeah. Who's the one that shared the file with us or whatever?
I think that was also. No, I don't know.
It was not submitted because I don't have a link to it. Oh, it's in our general chat. Sorry about this, guys. There it is. Here. Yeah, there it is. So evidence we have, scroll down a little bit, we'll go to section 3, question 3. First, and we'll go over section 3, possibly, if you guys stay long enough, we'll actually go over the lines I think. What you will expect from us when you get our inspection or, something like that. But,
I guess I'll actually full screen this so y'all can actually see what's going on as well.
We're going to ask you some questions of your interests. Again, your answers in the selection will go to our decision following the interview process. Please make sure to answer each question honestly and accurately, which you did not do. We asked him, do you have any problems following our orders, even though the ranking members may be younger than you, or maybe perceptive, whatever, them as less experienced? He said, yes.
Right, and he said it pretty much almost without any hesitation whatsoever. So, and of course that did raise a big red flag for us.
Yeah, no matter what, we don't care about your rank. Like, if someone's over you, it doesn't matter about their age. You can't just pick and choose who you want to talk to. Like, when we interviewed this guy, he only talked to one person, and there was, 4 to 3 admins in there?
Right, and I mean, I was actually one of the people in there, and it did piss me off because, even Darren was saying, I actually think I have it in direct messages too. Hold on, let me look. Darren, where is it? Darren, switch from
Yeah. So I gotta open up on my other sheet. What were you talking about? Because I actually have it.
Never mind. But Darren ended up messaging me saying, I think he wants me to do it for some reason. And of course I replied with, well, that's not how it works, He can't pick and choose who he gets to listen to and who he doesn't listen to.
Because we're all open, we're basically stipulations.
Right, and there for a little bit, Darren actually started to argue with me, saying, no, just, let me do it, I'm going to do it. So,
Once we're done with section 3, I need to tell y'all something. That was really retarded of him to do. I'm not trying to make blame or anything, but it's something that you have to look out. Do not lie about your role, your age, nothing. Because we will have immediate case open up for ABI or IA, whatever it is. But anyway, One thing I can say, which is pretty, messed up, is the fact that he lied to us straight in front of our face, and we realized it, and that's actually what got us all promoted, because how much good work we did with investigating with this.
Right. I mean, right. And good work actually goes a long way. With Darren, I mean, he just wanted to keep on giving chance after chance after chance after chance. No. That ain't how it works. Especially if I'm in the channel, then yeah.
Especially.
Right, because if I say no, I mean no.
See, you're talking with me and Brady, which are the two head commanding officers, you would say, of the server. So no matter what, you will listen to us, no matter what, and if you don't, that would require a strike, possibly even a kick from the server, because you failed to listen to someone that's above you, someone that's more experienced than you. And if you have any problems in the server or with the Discord channel, someone's probably DMing you from the server asking some of this and that, open up a ticket and chat to us about it, because we're not recording half of the time. One time we record is when we're live. But in some cases, we will record, for evidence, like we did this once for this guy actually. But anyway, stop blowing off the topic. Chess, Connor. I have a brother named Chess, so sorry about that. Out of other clans, you've seen what out of other clans
that you've seen, what made you choose this one?
Yeah, basically. He said it seems professional and a nice server, which he hasn't even seen the server yet.
Exactly, but still thank you for the compliment, because it is going to be a nice server. Yes, I mean he was right about that, but
Because we are professional and we are very strict about our strict.
Right. I mean we don't joke around here, which is exactly why I blacklisted every leaking server I could possibly find, because we take things seriously here. No leaking is allowed. If
you check out live bios that have a Grabify link, we will be.
Right, and if somebody gets approved, and if we catch them leaking our files, well, bye-bye, forever. You'd be surprised. You would be surprised what some people can do out there.
Yeah, you have to be oh God, why not just look at this? You have to be a part of the development team and the predominantly desk, because I just opened up the numbers. There we go. You have to be a part of the intern development team.
Right.
Which is the only ones that can have access to files and development team.
Right, and the only way that anybody's going to get internal development team is if they can prove to us that, they know what they're doing.
Yeah.
But even then, even then, I'm actually going to be the very first person to get access to all the files, so I will be, I mean, it's one of those things. I have to approve who gets access to anything. I mean, I don't care what rank the person is. I mean, I don't care if they're a senior administrator. If I say no, then they ain't getting files. Simple as that.
Yeah, because that's where we start to. That's where you start earning our trust about you, senior. And above that is you're gonna be trusted.
And even then, I mean, not everybody, not all the admins are going to get the server files. I mean,
yeah. It's going to be the top 5 or top 6. I don't know yet.
Hell, it might be just me and you. Who knows?
Yeah. No, we'll let Kai access phones too. Because we can't.
And I will be checking them on a daily basis too to make sure nothing's been changed.
Yeah. But yeah, let's keep on talking about this stripper guy. And first thing we asked him was, out of other applicants who applied, why should we choose you to move forward with the enrollment process? He said,
Oh, this was a good one.
yeah, we obviously told C that he would do this. But they seemed like he lied about his age and all that. That's where the red flag stood up, obviously. But he said, you should choose me because I didn't even restate the question, which that's something we also look at. Didn't restate none of his questions that we asked him, yada yada yada. But you should choose me because I know what to do on scenes. You don't already supposed to know what to do on scenes.
Exactly. I mean,
I didn't understand about him.
that's the whole point of the training. I mean,
Yeah. And he said, I don't RDM, BDM, nor metagame, which is
at the same time, that's something else that, you know, I don't understand. Every community has different methods on how they do things. So how exactly is he gonna know what to do in this server before he gets trained? I'm sorry, what?
And a sim person, but we didn't get to that because he took out way too many red flags.
I mean, I should right then and there I should have asked him. All right, how do you call out a traffic stop in this server?
Yeah. But anyway, we asked him.
Right.
Or can you bring any special tools or skills to the client? If so, what? Keep in mind, we're not looking for social skills, but we are looking for
practical skills such as Google Docs, TeamSpeak, computer programming, etc. And I'm not even looking at the questions right now.
Yeah, because you were the one that made it. But anyway, not finished. He basically said, I know how to track IPs, which was an immediate red flag. Fix computers when we had YouTube to fix our computers. He also said he knows how to do Google Docs.
Who don't?
How old he is. He said he was 15. He said he was born in October 2nd, 2004.
Wait, first he said October, then he said
08.
Which is August.
Or something like that.
Right.
Hello.
Hey, Forrest, how are you?
I'm good.
We just had Forrest come in and pop in with us for this.
Yes, we are having yet another podcast.
Let's actually move this down to the
Music and fun. Anyone can join this. Yeah, let's move to music and fun. Anybody can join. Yeah.
Let's move this down to staff room 1. So see you guys ready.
I win again.
I'm good. I'm good.
Right.
Alright.
And here's everybody.
I'm ready.
No, it's gonna be ready. It's gonna be ready in 6
Soon. I can tell you're ready to hop into the server.
Yeah, soon. But let's get back on topic. We're still talking about the case about Trooper Walker.
Put you to my
We're still talking about the case of Smith.
pointing to like motherfuckers that saw you stop and chat.
Oh, yeah, we're, but anyway, we asked him, obviously, oh God, he just left. Okay, welcome back. Next thing we asked him was, tell us your date of birth. So that was like all numbers. He said 8/08, which is August, and 2nd of August, 2004, which he said he was 15. That means you would have been actually 16, I believe. Depending on right now. Yeah, but you know, we asked the one thing. Respect and discipline are important. He said, get people in their right mind and shape, which is true, but not always true. And the one thing I want to stick out is, he said he was 15, right? He sounded like he was 11 to 12, which,
right.
13 and plus are controls.
Well, technically 14 and plus.
Yeah. But I mean, if you're about to turn, no.
Right, if you're 2 weeks away from turning 14, then yeah, you have a chance.
We do make exceptions. So.
Just got to be able to prove that, you know, you're able to handle the server.
Sorry, we're currently doing something, guys. We're still trying to get set up as we just started yesterday. But, what's something I want to go on topic about? That's really depending about the server.
I'm not really sure. I mean, we covered quite a bit yesterday. This morning.
Yeah. Also, we will act to you like we are drill sergeants, because that's how serious we want you to be, and not, you know, play around. And we don't like that. We understand that.
Exactly.
Sometimes the some stuff can be funny, but not all the time. We understand that. Sometimes that's the thing that pisses me off.
Right.
But I really don't know what else to talk about. Yeah, anything in particular you want to talk about?
Well, I don't really know on the server portion of things. I mean, yeah.
We don't make it. But you guys had a nice day. Hope you demonstrate, and bye.
Alright guys, so that's going to cut it for this video. As always, I am Southern Justice. If you liked this video, then please hit that like button. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe. Make sure you click that bell to stay notified on whenever I upload again. If you want to join the Rock Salt Brotherhood Roleplay community, I will leave a link in the description below to our website as well as our Discord. And if you join today, you can get an interview without filling out an application. That being said, take care, stay safe, and I will catch y'all in the next video.